You can see my driver on the wheel, and on the right we have Matty G on the pad. So coming up to turn 1 in Silverstone, we can see that we're running some differences in some of the gears that we're using, and that's a nice comparison as we come now into the first proper corner. Second gear, take the apex fairly nicely. Now watch some of the steering wheel movements of the two drivers. You'll just see some slight differences at some stages. Matt tells me that the pad has a fairly decent disadvantage in changing direction, so you'll see that as we go through Maggots, Beckett and Chapel now. But coming through the first sector, we're only just purple on our previous personal best. Matt, I believe, is actually in front of us just on the track so far. The pad seems to be very strong in long flowing corners. That's where the wheel sort of has its disadvantage, because there's this wheel lock that you really can't go past, and that gives you some slight understeer if you steer too much. But going through Cox, the old turn 1, fairly clean corner for both guys. But now watch this. This is where the wheel now comes into its own here. The change of direction is very nice for the wheel, whereas the pad, there's a little bit more of a delay, and I've made up just a little bit more time on Matt now as he come on the Hanger Straight, or is it the Kemmel Straight? I'm not too sure. I'm pretty terrible with the corner names, but we've only got a couple more corners to go. This is also a very nice corner for the controller as well, especially in the race, as the front lap tyre seems to overheat on the wheel if you turn too much. But now coming through the club section, and it's fairly close so far. I believe there was only a few hundredths in it in the end. We set a 132.